2 is possibly 4 people away from $250,000. Now, only one of these 5 people is going to take home that money. Now, this is a different situation for you. You really don't have much of a poker face right now.
No, not at all.
Are you nervous?
This is so nerve-wracking for me. It really is.
You are up against 4 people that have survived. You've got Ken Jennings.
I know.
Number 40, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, Bob. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. What is your name, sir?
My name is Larry Zerner.
And what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a copyright and trademark attorney.
Have you ever Xeroxed your butt? What do you attribute your success to staying alive so long here?
I'm standing next to Ken.
Oh!
Osmosis. And number 93, what is your name, ma'am?
Christine Gerling.
And Christine, what do you do for a living?
I work at an escrow company.
At an escrow company. So how have you been correct for so many answers?
I've been praying very hard.
Number 75, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Wade Ingram.
What do you do, sir?
I'm a room service waiter.
What do you attribute all of your knowledge here
Well,
today?
I work the graveyard shift, so there's a lot of downtime, and I read a lot of magazines and newspapers, so...
Oh, okay.
Well, it was very nice to meet you. Congratulations for being the surviving members within the mob. Okay, it's the last man standing.
All right.
One of you is going to take home $250,000. It's 1 versus 4.
Okay.
Last man standing.
Okay.
Here's your next question, Annie. To keep from burning while baking at the beach, the Pillsbury Doughboy should put on protection with a high what? RFD, MLK, SPF. 4 mob members, please answer now.
I'm smiling right now.
You are. You know
am.
this.
I have 4 children, and I slather them with this stuff no matter, whenever we go out. So I'm going with C.
You said C. The correct answer is? SPF. Let's find out how many people got it wrong and are out of the game.
0.
None of them got it wrong.
I knew that.
It's time to keep going. You ready?
Yes.
Tension mounts. It's 1 versus 4 again. Last man standing. You know you're all smart. It's going to take a lot to get one person out. Next one. Who has been married the most number of times?
Oh, gosh.
King Henry VIII, Larry King, King of Pop, Michael Jackson. 4 mob members, please answer.
Okay. Michael Jackson's been married twice. I know Larry King's been married a lot, but I think it's like 4 times. And King Henry VIII had like a billion wives, so I could be wrong. Oh, this is where it's just hard, but I'm gonna go with King Henry VIII because I think he had like 8 wives, kept beheading them all the time. And Larry King, I think, has been married like 4 times. I'm gonna go with King Henry VIII.
It's $250,000.
I know. Don't remind me of that. So I'm going with King Henry VIII. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. Whatever. You guys are smart.
How do you feel right now?
I feel horrible. My chest is knotted up, and I'm like, what if Larry King's been married like 12 freaking times or something? Or I'm just... Whatever. I know Michael Jackson's been married twice, so I guess I have a 50-50, whatever.
I have never seen you this disarmed. It's kind of not the same, is it?
No, it's very... At the poker table, everybody always thinks I'm very, intense and whatever. But this is just, look, I'm just laid out here for America to see, whatever.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to find out what those 4 people thought. Let's talk to number 75. Wade, you can tell me now, because it's just me, which of those 3 did you choose who has been married the most number of times?
I chose King Henry VIII.
Why did you choose King Henry VIII?
I know he kept trying to have a son, so he kept going through wives because they kept having daughters.
Well, thank you for sharing. That's important information, and you keep reading and learning because you're a good guy and a smart guy.
Thank you.
Number 93.
I also chose A.
You also chose A, King Henry VIII. And why was that?
Because I knew also that it wasn't Michael Jackson. He has only been married twice, to my knowledge. Larry King, I thought he was married like 4 or 5 times, and I thought King Henry, you know, was back in the day. He'd do that kind of thing. I thought.
Unlike now, where it's a limited number of divorces. Well, it was very nice talking with you, and thank you for your answer. Number 40, how are you, sir?
Hi, Bob.
Which of those did you choose?
I went with B, Larry King.
Whoa. Why did you choose Larry King?
You know, something in my head said Larry King was married 7 times, and I knew King Henry VIII was married 6 times. And so I went with Larry King. Now, I don't know if that's right, but that was my thinking process.
And you recall King Henry VIII being married 6 times from your learning?
I was studying the other day, and it was a poem I learned.
What was the poem?
It tells you what happens to his wives. It's divorced, beheaded, died, divorce, beheaded, survived. And that's...
Well, at least there's a happy
Okay.
ending.
I think I'm wrong then.
But we don't know. Ken,
Yes, Bob.
which of those did you choose, Ken?
You know, I'm having buyer's remorse because I went with Henry VIII too, Annie.
Oh, you answered Henry VIII?
Yeah.
That makes me feel so much
Well, because
better,
I'm
though.
with you. Like, I thought Larry
But
King was
wait.
like 4 or 5 times, but Larry
But-
seems pretty sure it's like 7, so maybe
I
we're
don't-
out of luck.
But you know what's really good, though, Ken? Honestly, either the 3 of us are left, or you win $250,000 and we're done, which is not so bad because this is a lot of pressure.
I'll give you some money if you teach me how to play low pocket pairs in early position.
Okay.
Wow. You guys are already making bets off the table.
Okay.
Okay, Annie, if the answer is A, we
Yes.
have 4 people left.
Right.
And if the answer is B,
Then that's
then
exciting.
Larry is going to win $250,000.
Then it's really exciting.
All right. The correct answer is... Larry has been married 7 times. And this, Larry, you are the last man standing. You just won $250,000. Congratulations. It's amazing. It's amazing how fast people kiss up when you win money. Look at you. You're a regular guy. You beat all these game show winners. How do you feel?
It's so surreal. I mean, I had this in my head, you know, like came in, like my friends were going, how do you think you're going to do? And I was like, you know, do you think you'll come in the top 10? I'm like, you know, I just picture myself winning, you know, it's like, and then it happened, and then it's like,
What do you think you're going to do with the money? Anything come to mind?
my nephew told me to come on the show, so he's getting a big prize.
I really want to congratulate you. You are the last man standing. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ken Jennings. Thank you, Andy Duke. We'll have 1 new player and 100 new members of the mob when we return on 1 versus 100.